Hello everyone, Ramya, Assistant Professor of CSE Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, subject code CS8792, Cryptography and Network Security, Unit 5, Topic Intruders. A significant security problem for networked system is hostile or a least unwanted trespass, being unauthorized login or use of a system by local or remote users or by software such as a virus, worm or Trojan horse. One of the two most publicized threats to security in its intruder or hacker or cracker, which Anderson identified three classes: masquerader, that means an individual who is not authorized to use the computer; misfacer, a legitimate user who accesses unauthorized data, programs, or resources, for example, insider; clandestine user, an individual who seizes supervisory control of the system and uses this control to evade auditing and access controls or to suppress audit collection. Here, the intruder attacks range from the series from the simplifically exploring data net to source, perform unauthorized modification or disrupt system. One of the results of the growing awareness of the intruder problem has been established of a number of computer emergency response terms. Some of the examples we are going to see in the intruders. First one is performing a remote root compromise of an email server, defacing a web server, guessing and cracking passwords, copyrighting a database containing credit card numbers, viewing sensitive data including payroll records and medical information without authorization, running a packet sniffer on a workstation to capture usernames and passwords, dialing into an unsecured modem and gaining internal network access. Next, we are going to see the hackers. Traditionally, those who hack into computers do so for the thrill of it or for status. The hacking community is a strong meritocracy in which the status is determined by level of competency. Here, the attackers often look for targets of opportunity and then share the information with others. Here we are using intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system are designed to counter this type of hacker threat. In addition to using such systems, organization can consider restricting remote logons to specific IP addresses or use virtual private network technology. Hackers' behavior example. The techniques and behavior patterns of intruders are constantly shifting to exploit newly discovered weakness and to evade detection and countermeasures. The intruder took advantage of the fact that the corporate network was running unprotected services, some of which were not even needed. In this case, the key to the break-in was the anywhere PC applications. For example, select target using IP lookup tools, map network for accessible service, brute force passwords, use password to access remainder of network. Next, we are going to see the criminal enterprise. Organized groups of hackers have become a widespread and common threat to internet-based system. These groups can be in the employ of a corporation or government, but often are loosely affiliated gangs of hackers. Typically, these gangs are young, other Eastern European or Russian hackers who do business on the web. They meet in underground forums with names like darkmarket.org and theftservices.com to trade tips and data and coordinate attacks. A common target is a credit card file at an e-commerce server. The card numbers are used by organized crime gangs to purchase expensive items. Insider attacks. The insider attacks are among the most difficult to detect and prevent. Employees already have access and knowledge about the structure and content of corporate databases. Insider attacks can be motivated by revenge of simplify a feeling of entitlement. That means create network accounts for themselves and their friends. Access accounts and applications they would not normally use for their daily jobs. Email former and prospective employees. Conduct virtue instant messaging chats. Visit websites that cater to distinguished employees and ftcompany.com. Perform large downloads and file copies. Access the network during off hours. Intruders technique. The objective of the intrude is to gain access to a system or to increase the range of privileges accessible on a system. Most initial attacks use system or software vulnerabilities that allow user to execute code that opens a backdoor into the system. Alternatively, the intruder attempts to acquire information that should have been protected. In some cases, this information is in the form of a user password. Password guessing. Password guessing is a common attack. If an attacker has obtained a poorly protected password file, then can mount attack offline so target is unaware of its progress. Some OS take less care than others with their password files. If you have to actually attempt to log in to check guesses, then system should detect an abnormal number of failed logins and hence trigger appropriate countermeasures by admins or security. Thank you.